Amazing designs and impeccable talents are some of the expressions that came with the 9th edition of ArtX Lagos. The 4-day fair, which held from the 31st of October to 3rd of November at the Federal Palace Hotel, featured a wide range of artists, exhibitors and curators from within and outside the continent.
Today we're at ArtX Lagos. I'm with Afri Arts Gallery from Uganda, Kampala. This is actually my first time in ArtX Lagos. I've been here for since Thursday because the fair runs for about 4 days, and I've been here since Thursday. And different personalities, both in the work and in the people as well. I've gotten to speak to a lot of people just being here, exhibiting the works, and it has just been a really amazing experience. And I can't wait for next year. Today we are exhibiting 2 Ethiopian artists. This is a work by Fikar Solomon. She's an Ethiopian artist that works with biodegradable materials like jute, sisal, and cotton. So the jute is the foundation of the piece, and then there are other things in here. And she is really inspired by nature, inspired by her mother as well, who used to stitch and embroidery and do all that with their clothes and stuff when they were younger, and so she's really inspired by her mom.
This year we are exhibiting 3 artists. We're exhibiting Grandmasters, Bruce Onobropea, Rufus Ogundele, Nike and Talawawe. We have Nike and Talawawe here, who takes pride in showcasing our culture. So basically the 2 collaborate to do what we call communication through patterns and symbols of life. And when you come closer, you see that we have patterns and symbols here. They actually have meanings. These patterns were used as a means of communication in those days before the advent of numbers and alphabets. So for instance, the continuous circle here represents circle and cycle of life. For instance, a child is born, a child is weaned, a child grows into an adult and reproduces. The little baby starts the process all over again, which continues from generation to generation. We have Bruce Onobropea. Bruce is a 92-year-old grandmaster, one of the most sought-after artists we have. He works with metals such as bronze, brass, aluminium, copper, and he's mostly known for his sculptures on different kinds of metals. So what we have here is the 3 final panels. These are actually 3 works on a piece. Okay, so we have here the Omovoni, which means mother and child, produced in 1987. So is this one as well, the Orisadrai, and the Eruhu, 1987 as well.
Art lovers came together under one atmosphere, expressing their passion for art while enjoying beautiful exhibitions from their favorite artists.
I'm expecting to see a lot of talented work by talented artists. I'm expecting to see new ideas. I'm expecting to see a lot of creative works as well.
I'm here because I really like art, and this was like an opportunity to know more about Lagos art atmosphere.
I love seeing creative works. I love the peace that comes with seeing art and trying to interpret it in my way, thinking of what the artist had in mind while drawing it, and it's always just an amazing experience.
So far, I've noticed the oil painting and then the pencil painting by the artist Anrinze. It's like realism is so crazy, and then the painting just captured my attention. Another session that captured my attention was also the part that had the NSAS session. That was also very nice. I'm still looking around and I'm expecting to see more and more things.
This particular one, for some reason, it's calling my name, right? I feel like that's because in this season that I, as a person, I'm trying to find balance in life, and I feel like just seeing this makes me realize that yes, we all have good and bad in us, but how do you balance it? It's important to find that balance, and I am looking for that balance as a person, and I think that's why this is calling out to me.
I really like painting, and I'm really into faces. That's why I choose this artist. I really like this artist. I like when people paint faces and how they see people. So this is the way the artists see people and their personalities, their characters. I think sometimes in Western culture, African art is really like misunderstood. Like we don't give the credit that it should have. Like Picasso was inspired by African art. So I think it's time for African art Nigerian art in this case, to take that role in like the situation of art around the globe.
The theme for this year's edition was Promised Land, which aimed to take artists and art lovers on a journey to places in their hearts, which gives them hope of a better experience and a richer life. One of the winners of the 2023 Access Art X Prize, Julius Agbaje, was present showcasing his art pieces and the concept behind it.
So this year is exceptional in my opinion because the theme for the year is first of all Promised Land. And being a Christian, personally, my faith promises a land beyond here and it's heaven. So I decided to approach the works from that angle of my faith this year. So it's pretty exceptional in that regard. It felt very ecstatic when I was announced the winner for the 2023 Nigerian edition of the Access Art X Prize. And it felt very surreal. I was very grateful for the opportunity to be regarded as, deserving of such a prestigious prize. In terms of impact, I have met with some people that I never thought I could meet with, in essence, both locally and internationally. And my work has been exposed to a larger audience. And in that way, I've been exposed to a new audience and a growing audience as well. The inspiration behind my work is Jesus. His love is hope. I want people to see my work and see hope, to see love, and to see Christ. The piece before me is titled The Scarecrow, and it's a representation of the cross of Jesus. It represents the law, which is a necessity in getting to the promised land that we're all desirous of, both in the physical realm and also in the spiritual realm. I'm juxtaposing both the FSAS reality of the average Nigerian youth with the idea of Christianity and Jesus and the cross, how people are, repulsed by that idea when they hear, oh, Jesus.
Amidst amazing panel sessions which had remarkable artists from around Africa expressing what drives their art.
I'm going to start just with a kind of a big question. For you, what does it mean to be an African artist? And when you answer that question, I'm also curious about how does that intersect with a global idea of the Black artist? And then coming back down to the local, how does that intersect with your own national identity?
For me, the way I understand it is more than skin color and physical features. It's about memory. It's about my grandmother memory. It's about black people memory, the one that was brutalized. And as an African artist, my responsibility is to restore that memory.
ArtX Lagos also welcomed the Minister of Culture and Tourism, who was among the many present to appreciate art in its contemporary form. The night edition of ArtX Lagos brought together creatives and art lovers from across the globe, highlighting the power of contemporary African art and providing a platform for artists to showcase their work on an international stage. With each piece, ArtX Lagos continues to celebrate the richness of African culture and innovation in the arts. As always, the GuardianTV is here to bring you closer to these impactful stories, highlighting the voices shaping the future of art in Africa.